Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to teach you how to duplicate items in the game, and this was something that just got implemented with this recent update. So it's a bug, and I do believe it's going to get patched very quickly because it is honestly, it's crazy. You can duplicate dream shards to get tons of Dreamlight. You can duplicate all of your flowers and just so much more. Now, if you guys find this video helpful, please be sure hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you do, because some of this stuff is like time limited, and I always put out videos very quickly when we see the stuff. So hit that subscribe button. And I also want to say I am not the founder of this. I actually had Kiara over in our Discord let me know about this, and I just got to share it before it gets patched. So let's jump right into it. And before we jump into this, just as a quick disclaimer, you just never know how Gameloft is going to take, certain actions against stuff. I wouldn't think that they would ever ban anyone for this, especially since it's not multiplayer. Most things, whenever something is broken in a game, it's kind of like it's their fault, it's on their end. This could have definitely happened to people by accident by just doing it. So I don't think so, but you never know. And it's kind of crazy because something like this, it's been a while since we've had a bug at this level that's just going to give you so many resources. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And the other thing, make sure you have your companion that you're wanting to do this with at level 4, because at level 4 is when they actually will be able to pick up and we'll call it duplicate some stuff here. So you just pick whichever companion you want to do this trick, and then make sure that they're at level 2. So like this Orchid Sunbird, I'm only at level 1. I would not be able to do this with it until I leveled him up to 4. But let me go ahead and show you how this actually works. So let me show you how to do this. I'm going to go pick a companion. And for me, I want to duplicate dream shards, right? That's probably the most important thing. I'm going to equip R2-D2 right here. And his says your companion can pick up and find extra ore when you hang out. You can see that at the bottom there at the hangout bonus. And then someone like Hey is going to get you extra stone. Someone like Figaro is going to get you fish. So whatever hangout bonus they give, that's what they can duplicate. So R2-D2 can actually do dream shards. So what I want to do, so I want you guys to take a look at this. I have 10 dream shards in my inventory, right? So I'm going to split one of them, and then I'm going to drop this on the ground. Now, what you want to do is go into furniture mode, and then hover over the item, and then whatever button it is to duplicate, like furniture, like say you have extra, you put one chair down, say you have 6 other chairs in your furniture collection here, you can duplicate them like this, so it's just a faster way of decorating. You can do that with items as well. So then I can do this, and I had 10 in my inventory total, so I'm just going to go ahead and line up all of them like this. We have to duplicate them, and you have to do it this way in furniture mode. So I put them all down here. And now you're going to see that there's a paw print, and he's going to come over here and collect these items. He's not going to collect the one I put down originally, but he is going to pick up the ones I dropped. So we had 10 in total in our inventory, but watch this. He's actually, when he finishes collecting the very last one, he's going to duplicate some of them. So I just got 2 extra dream shards. If I look at my inventory, I actually have 12 now when I had 10. Sometimes they give more, sometimes they give less. Now let's try this with another companion. So let's use Dinah. So Dinah's hangout bonus is extra flowers. So I'm going to equip her. We're going to go back into our inventory. And then let's do these from Storybook Vale, the Teal Eternal Poppies. They're pretty difficult. So I have 11 here. You want to split in your inventory. And then we're going to drop the 1. So I have 10 left. So we have 11 in total. Go back into furniture mode. And then we're just going to get all of the extras out of our inventory and place them down like this. Obviously, you want to put them pretty close, or at least within the radius of you and your companion. That way they can pick it up. And if you end up doing a lot of these, then you can just go AFK. You can go eat, shower, run to the store, do whatever, come back, and they'll duplicate it for you. So she's going to go ahead and pick up all of these. And then we're going to see how much she will actually duplicate for us. So remember, we had 11 in total in our inventory. So yeah, it does take a little while. That's why this is very useful for the more rare resources. So for example, these flowers are pretty rare and they take a long time to respawn. So this is definitely a better method to get a bunch of them, but it's not super overpowered in the way you're going to have an insane amount within a couple of seconds, but it's definitely going to save you some time if you're, even if your spawns are broken and you're not allowed to actually get more of these. So there we go. She duplicated 2. Now, sometimes they will actually duplicate more than just 2. So I put 11. I've had them get like 3 or 4 sometimes. It just depends. So now I'm just going to go over here and I can do this again. So then we can place some more down. I haven't even touched my inventory. I can do these. And then she's going to come and pick the same ones up that we literally just duplicated. So we're going to let her do this. What is there? 6 of them there now? Except for the one that's originally down there she doesn't pick up. Which actually saves you some time, because then you can keep resetting this process even faster by not having to split a stack in your inventory and drop another one down here. So there she goes. She's going to pick the last one up. And then she's going to come over to us. And she duplicated 1 more. So in total, we now have 14 of these flowers. Now we have pine cones. I'm going to test out a couple other things. We have 7 pine cones here. Let me put on a companion that gathers wood. So one companion for that would be Max. He gathers sticks. And I do know he will gather pine cones as well. And honestly, he might be able to get petrified wood. So let's try that out. We're going to drop 1 pine cone. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to duplicate these. Like this. There we go. That's all of them. My inventory is now empty. He's going to collect them up. Sadly, there's no way to like speed up companions also, but some companions definitely pick up stuff a lot faster. As you see, it looks like Max is actually going to get these a little faster. Oh, it looks like you want to make sure you're doing it in an area with no other like companions running around in the wild. So there we go. We just duplicated 2 pine cones. Alright guys, now that we've tested most of the items in the game that are rare, also like Storybook Veil items, we did the Storybook Veil flowers, pine cones, you can in fact duplicate petrified wood, but what about moss? That's like one of those resources that is just crazy rare too, right? So I'm going to drop it. For this, you do want a raven, and again, you want to make sure you have your companion to level 4 to actually be able to duplicate this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these down here. Now, if you only have a couple of this stuff down, like you duplicate, maybe you only have 3 or 4, sometimes they won't duplicate because it's still based on RNG. They don't always duplicate. So then you would just go ahead and place them down again. But as you see, the ravens do in fact duplicate, but not all ravens are created equally in this game, because some of them will actually harvest sweets instead. Like the parrot raven will actually be sweets rather than, you know, just the default ravens as well. So that's something else that you got to keep in mind. There we go. He's going to pick up the last one, and let's see. I hope so. Duplicate him. Okay, he didn't this time, so that's exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes they don't, and then you just have to go back in there and try again. That's why it's always a good idea to actually put more down, like as you get them. So he's going to go and pick up 6 of these again. Now, what if I go over here, I wonder, and actually pick the stuff up for him since he's already queued it up? Is he going to duplicate? No, I'm going to test that out. We are going to test and see if we can actually pick the stuff up and he'll still duplicate. So we'll try it. Here we go. So let's pick these up. Let's see, he got 1 of them, and then I got the rest of them. And there we go. He duplicated 2 of them. So it's actually looks like it's better for us to place them down and duplicate them or pick them up ourselves. Hold up. We may have figured out something great here. This will definitely speed things up along. All right. This will definitely speed things up. Here we go. Collect these. Oh, he's got him distracted. And then get the last one. There he goes. He's actually duplicating them. Oh, okay. All right, let's freaking go. So now we're up to 14 moss. That's wild. So we have the pirate parrot here. Like I said, that picks up sweets. I wonder if they pick up marshmallows. Oh my gosh, you can duplicate event items? Like the marshmallows? No way. So this is for the upcoming camping event. Wow. All right, let's pick up this last one. That is actually insane. Now I have to level him up because he is not level 4. So we're going to have to level him up real quick, and then I'm going to test out the marshmallows, but we at least know that he can. See, he's only level 1. And to level them up, you use any method that you want. I like to use snippet traps because it just levels them up the fastest. You can get to level 4 very quickly. It's usually level 4 to 5, which takes a while to level up your companions. But if you have snippet traps like this, then it's definitely going to speed things up. We're already level 3 now, and if I collect the rest of these, I should be at 4. Alrighty guys, so I actually trapped my companion after getting them to level 4. They're over there trapped in the Mulan walls just so I can actually do this stuff a little bit faster. So then I'm going to split one of these event marshmallows. Now this event's actually coming up soon. And it's crazy that this works with a companion that, you know, is for sweets. So then I could just do these in a row. And it looks like this is actually going to be so much faster. Alright, let's do about like that. And honestly, I should have put the original one further away. I should have done it. That way I can just go right here. And then I can just pick these up. And then he should be able to throw them at me. I love these companions. They are so helpful. All right, there we go. We got the last one. Now he should duplicate. There he goes. All right, he picked up 2 of them, 2 extra. And now I can just constantly do this. So then I would just go back over here to my little marshmallow. Collect it. And then go in a line again and keep it away from this one. So, I mean, it's just very helpful. This time I could just do 3. Let's see if he actually duplicates these. And I picked up 3. He gave me 2. If anything, it seems like if I do less, I'm actually getting more. Almost like there's a cap on how many they're actually going to duplicate. But they're not, because I have done a lot. And they've also dropped a lot as well. So, I guess it is just RNG. And well, that is it for the video. So pretty crazy how this actually works. And there's just so many companions with different abilities that could probably pick up different stuff. You know, like this scary squirrel picks up gems. If you level them up to 4, they can duplicate gems as well. You know, onyx, shiny gems, shiny bumblestone, like all the really rare stuff they can definitely do. We have stuff for fishing, you know, vegetables as well, which I don't see why you'd ever really need to do that. Ravens for soil. We also have celestial turtle, tart turtle. All the turtles end up giving you seafood. There's just, yeah, there's some crazy stuff. Oh, all the monkeys, or most of the monkeys, not all of them. The jester monkey actually does sweets as well, but most of the monkeys will do time bending pieces. So then you could duplicate, you know, your ancient cores and things like that. Capybaras are also time bending, and we got some for spices. Also, you could do snippets, although I don't think that's really, you know, snippets are easy to get. So, yeah, I hope this video helped you out a lot. If it did help me out, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.